Last week, we began telling you about the 10 numbers you need to know to make sure you're planning for your retirement the right way. We gave you the top 5 then. Now, the next 5. Joe Bert from Certified Financial is here to talk a little bit about it. And as the Oracle of Orlando, you have great advice. Let's start with number 6 here. The retirement income you will need from your portfolio.
Yeah, what you're going to look at, Tom, is what am I going to get from Social Security, all right?
Okay.
And if I'm fortunate enough to have a pension, I can count on that too.
And you say, by the way, that it will be there for most of us,
Social
right?
Security will be there. Your generation and the generation behind you is probably going to have to wait longer and get a little bit less, but there will be Social Security. And those that are at or near retirement, got nothing to worry about.
Okay.
So you want to look at what Social Security is going to give you, and if you're fortunate enough to have a pension, what that's going to give you. And then what's the gap? How much extra do I need to fill in that? And as we said before, Tom, Social Security in and of itself is not a retirement plan. It's a safety net.
Which, unfortunately, too many people think that Social Security is going to be able to get them by itself. Big mistake.
Not unless you have a very, very, very modest living style.
Yeah. Okay, number 7, the size of the portfolio you'll need when you retire.
Yeah, you need to know, okay, how much do I need to have to supplement and draw from to fill that gap? How big does that need to be? And the easiest way to calculate that is look what I'm spending today, all right? If you want to maintain your lifestyle, factored inflation, and then multiply that number times 25.
Wow.
Because the rule of thumb is you want to draw about 4% from your account to last your lifetime.
All right, the current, number 8 is the current size of your portfolio excluding real estate and other non-liquid assets.
Yeah, because once again, you're going to look at what you have in savings and investments, and unless you're going to use a reverse mortgage to draw from income, you can't include your house. Now, if you have rental income, that's one thing, but don't include the value of your personal property or your residence to figure out the size of your portfolio.
And number 9 is the amount you're saving for retirement every year.
Yeah, how much am I saving now? And what you don't want to do is just take, okay, I can save a $5,000, $10,000 a year, multiply it by 20 years, I'll be okay. You need to factor in some growth on that, because in and of itself, the dollars by themselves aren't going to do it. You need to have growth on those dollars.
And the 10th number you need to know is the annual return you need from now until you retire.
That's the critical thing. How conservatively or how aggressively do you need to invest your money to be sure that you have that pile of money at retirement? And you know, Tom, they don't teach us this stuff in school. And this is why most people enter retirement confused and unfortunately unprepared.
Yeah, now that you bring that up, that's one of the things I've always found a little puzzling, that unless you major in this kind of thing, in college you don't learn it.
I was an international business major at Ohio State. They didn't teach us this stuff. It wasn't until I got in this profession that I really began to understand it. And this is what we help clients do day in and day out.
To try to do some homework and make sure you get it going now.
Do some planning.
All right, thanks,
All right,
Joe.
Tom. Good to see you
See you next time.